And would be appropriate for really anybody, any age group. But let's just go ahead and stick with our middle school thing that we're going to do. And it deals with, applications of chemistry. The title of this would be The Chemistry of Currency. So, are you filming that, Kat?
Yeah, is that okay?
All right, cool. Very good. Anyways, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, yeah, I thought you all were asleep. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, great. I'm Professor Tim, and I came all the way from Duke University to be with you today. And we've been talking about all sorts of chemistry. I know that 8th graders are learning about chemical reactions and exo and endothermic stuff and acids and bases. You're learning all this good stuff in chemistry. What I'm going to try to show you today is some applications of chemistry. Because what good is to know chemistry if we don't make use of it, right? So have you ever been to maybe the grocery store or a soda machine or an ATM machine and you put money in, dollar bill, $10 bill, or you've gotten money out? How do those machines know that it's giving you a 10 or a 20 or a 1? Or that you put in a 20 or a 10 or a 1? Does anybody know? Do they have a little guy inside that, ooh, that's a 20? No. That would be a fun job. But anyway, so we're going to learn today a little bit about how these money machines know the denomination of a bill. All right? So what I would like for you to do, which I will crunch myself, is get this somewhat out of the way, is to gather up around here. Those of you in the front, maybe bring your stools and sit down, and then those in the back can stand. But come on up, don't be afraid. I will not bite you. All right, and your name is?
Natalie.
Natalie, would you turn the lights off? You probably have to go to the back of the room and get them all off. I don't think I need safety glasses for money, do I? A little bit later we will. So you guys got one switch is the people who wired this room. Okay. So I have some currency here. I have a 20 and a 1. And how do we know that this is really up to a 1 and this is really a 20? And how do we even know if it's real money? Okay. Well, one of the things they do, this is what we call a black light. Have you ever seen black light? Or maybe you have one in your home? Yeah. Makes things kind of glow, right? Things like that. Well, look at this ordinary $20 bill and see what you can see. And if you're not in a position, what do you see near my right hand finger?
Green light.
A green light. Every $20 bill has a green band right there. Not over here, right there. If it's a $10 bill, that has an orange band somewhere else. $5 bill, $100 bill. So there are machines that use this black light to identify and locate that band and can then interpret that. That's a 20. Dollar bills are so cheap. Notice they don't have anything. So if they put something in, they go, well, it's not a 5, it's not a 10, it's not a 20. And counterfeiters who may bleach the ink off of here and print 20 over it. Is it a 20? So this is what we call fluorescence, where we use light and we shine it on a substance and then it in turn glows, gives off light. It fluoresces. So this is one way that we can tell. All right, what's another way that we can tell? Oops, my my paper. Right. Have you seen these at the store? They use them, these pens. What do they do with these pens?
Mark that.
They mark the bill. What do they look for?
It makes a black line.
Ooh, let's find. See if it makes a black line. All right, so here's the ordinary, real. Hopefully, I hope it's a real $20 bill, and I'm going to draw a line across it. I'll draw several lines across it, and can you see there? Why don't you put that one light switch next to you, Natalie, please? What color do you see is on that $20 bill where I made my marks? Yellow, right? So this is yellow, right? All right, and so that's what they do. They look at it and they say, ooh, is it yellow? Cool. Because some counterfeiters take ordinary copy paper, and with these fancy color printers now, they can print money on ordinary copy paper. Can you all see? What color?
Black.
Black. In here is an elemental solution called iodine. Iodine is in solution. It's naturally yellow. However, paper, things like these, contain starch. I don't know at your age whether you've done the starch test in biology where you add iodine. If it turns blue-black, you know it's got starch in it. Well, that's what we're doing. Iodine will react with this paper and turn black. And so we can identify real quickly whether a bill is real or because government uses special paper for that. Okay. Well, one other thing about our money. So this really gets to how most machines recognize. This is a real powerful magnet. It's made from an element called neodymium. Probably never heard of it. Watch what happens when I bring this very strong magnet near the dollar bill. Let's start on this side. You see that there's the dollar bill is magnetic.
Cool.
And the 20 is as well. But it turned out that 20 falls to the ground. The different denominations have a different person in the middle, right? George Washington, Andrew Jackson, right? So they have the same face, or they have different faces?
Different cases.
So if they use magnetic ink, they produce different magnetic field patterns. And so you got a magnetic reader. When you put that 20 in, it recognizes that pattern. Oh, that's a 20. Put a dollar in, it recognizes that pattern. It's a dollar. That's kind of cool. Let's see, what did they do? How did they do this? Well, let's find out. Y'all don't blend your money at home? Can we put these together and make a 21? All right, so let's put some water in here, a little bit. Let's put our dollar bill in here.
Oh, no.
No, I will not put the 20 in there. All right, let me turn on the blender. This is more fun when you ask for $1 from the audience. I promise I will give it back to them. I just don't tell them in what condition. So if you have $1 and bored at home and you got a blender. Hopefully that's good enough. Okay, I'm going to try to strain off the money. just get the liquid. Dollar bill smoothie. There's our dollar bill smoothie. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this magnet and stir it up. And then hopefully show you. Can you see the black material?
Mm-hmm.
What material that is common that you know of that is magnetic? Kind of black. Small pieces. Iron, very good. Iron, you know, is magnetic, right? And so what they do is in the ink, they put very fine iron powder. So when they print the bills, it is permanent on, or fairly permanent on the money. And the bill readers recognize Andrew Jackson's face from George Washington's face and can tell one denomination from another. So as we saw, now, what substance is in this pen?
Iodine.
Iodine. And iodine normally is what color?
Yellow.
But if it hits starches, it turns black. Very good. And on the 20, what do we see when we put it on a black light? A borrow a color. Green. Green. And substances that emit color under black light, what do we call that process?
Fluorescence.
Fluorescence, right. Very good. And what makes the 20 different from a 10, from a 5?
Location and color of the body.
Location and color. And what about ones?
They don't have
They
any.
don't have any at all. And what did we learn about when we put this money currency near a magnet? It's magnetic, right? But because it has what in it?
Iron.
Iron, right? And how do the money machines know that you put a 20?
Recognize the
They
face.
recognize
The magnetic pattern from the face. Questions? So next time you go to a money machine, you'll be able to know why it works.
So this might be not related at all, but when you spits back at you because you didn't unfold it enough, is that interfering with the reading of the ink process, or
When it spits back, I mean,
no, from the actual machine, and you have to
oh
slide it
yeah,
out,
if
is
it's in the
that-
machine, then it can't recognize it for whatever reason. Oftentimes they're all wrinkled up, folded, whatever, so it doesn't recognize it, and so it spits it back. Yes.
So the machine doesn't use the black light, but they...
Some machines are using a black light.
Okay.
Some are most of them use a magnetic reader. Some are now using both because of counterfeiters and stuff. Someone did this. You can stop the camera.